So she said something and then said, I'm recording?
She told her apartment manager I was the ex-girlfriend.
You...
No.
Oh, okay, but so what? What does this have to do with anything?
She's making lies about me that is not true. We've never had a relationship together, never.
You said that there was a romantic interest.
Yes, but we weren't...
But you're saying her labeling it as the girlfriend.
We did not make it official. She didn't ask me out and I didn't ask her out.
Okay.
It was just sexual.
So your qualm here, what you're calling a lie, is that she called you her girlfriend even though she didn't, like, ask you, will you be my girlfriend? I mean, I'm frankly more concerned that you're clearly sending these text messages to people and saying, I have no idea where those text messages came from.
I am being 100% honest.
How would somebody else know that you were suing her? Why would somebody else use the same language you use in your complaint?
She knows how I type. She knows how I talk.
So you think that she is writing these messages, accusing herself of making false reports to CPS, which, by the way, is a crime.
She's trying to get me in trouble for something that I am not doing.
How did she try to get you in trouble for reaching out to other folks?
Jeanette is very smart like that. Unfortunately, sorry to say, she really is. Jeanette is evil.
She's like an evil genius.
Yes. She tried stealing somebody's phone from the mall. I'm a witness to that. Like,
stealing somebody's phone from the mall is like 23 steps below evil genius, right? Like, what was she doing to try to get you in trouble for reaching out to these third parties? Because it's not like she sued you.
She's trying to.
And after you sued her, as you pointed out, like 2 days ago, she said...
money that belongs to me, because that money, I only get Social Security. My thinking, how it works is that nobody's supposed to charge you rent if they are not paying rent. On top of that, there was a guy that was living there. She said that she was kicking him out too, and she never did. Knowing that I begged this girl and pleaded this girl to let me stay so I am able to get my daughter presents for Christmas.
How many times did the plaintiff's daughter sleep in your bedroom on a cot, was it?
She would sleep there for a whole week when I have my kids.
And is it true that your daughter stayed with the defendant for a whole week? This evil person?
By herself? No, I was there. But she's the one that offered her child's bed.
You had no problem with putting
I did not have a problem with it, but she did not watch my child. Yes, she offered the bed. I was there. If my daughter needed something, she would come to me, or if I hear yelling or whatever the case might have been, I would come out of my room and ask them what happened.
So you're saying that she should not have made a complaint in terms of what your daughter said to her?
What my daughter said to her is not true.
Is that what you're angry about?
No, I didn't even know about it until just now.
About CPS?
CPS, no. About her complaining about my daughter telling her this, that, and the other thing, this is the first time I heard about it. CPS, when they came to my door, yes, I was surprised about it. I was angry about it. I was, because she was making false accusations against me that was not true.
I'm assuming the CPS case is closed?
Yes.
What was the result?
Everything was good. They said that she seemed safe. I was doing pretty well.
Nothing further? All right, we'll excuse you while we deliberate in this case.
This courtroom is now in recess.
I think essentially the whole case revolves around this misunderstanding, to be kind to the plaintiff, about the nature of the law and responsibilities. She claims that this is an illegal contract and the defendant shouldn't benefit from it. But this is baseless. And in fact, she got the benefit of living in this apartment. She would have had to pay this rent somewhere. So I think she failed to prove her case. And I would dismiss her case in its entirety. The defendant is suing to punish the plaintiff for what she put her through, but I would also dismiss.
I'm with you.
Count.
You know, there's no legal basis for this claim. There may have been something there to the illegal subletting arrangement, but not enough to unwind a couple of months of rent. I do absolutely believe that the plaintiff has been reaching out and harassing third parties on the behalf of the defendant. But we're a little short of the proof we would need to grant a countersuit for emotional distress or anything like that. And the position that the defendant would essentially accuse herself of committing crimes.
I mean, literally is using the same language that the plaintiff used in her complaint.
And is impersonating the
She
plaintiff.
lost all credibility.
Yeah.
We have a verdict.
Yeah, she fails to meet her burden, so we have a verdict.
It is unanimous.
Yep.
Good.